Shana from Pole Stars had already taught me a few pole dancing moves, which was surprisingly hard work. But next up, it was a burlesque, which I was glad to hear was less physical and more about the art of seduction.
Okay, so we're going to use feather fans.
Okay.
Okay, so take your feather fan, and we're also going to use crop whips.
Right.
Okay, now these are two very different styles of burlesque. This is kind of your showgirl burlesque.
Okay.
You know names like Dita Von Teese.
Yeah.
Okay, and then crop whips are military burlesque. Tends to be a little bit more serious than showgirl burlesque. So feather fans were used mostly as a flirting tool.
Okay.
They were also used as weapons to ward off naughty men. But fans are used mostly to flirt across the room, and you do this by holding it up to your face with your hand, one hand on the fan. Perfect. Okay. And then you just have your eyes showing over the top of the fan. Lovely, with a sultry look.
I don't know how my sultry look, whether I've got that down.
And then in performance, to open a fan, which is quite a big, normally with the beat to the music, they'll open the fan at quite a big moment in the song. Right. Okay, so to open the fan, you're going to hold it just on the very last blade. So just with your thumb and forefinger on the very last blade.
Right.
Okay. And then with a very quick flick of your wrist, it's just going to open up and you can grab it.
Nice.
Okay.
See, the art of seduction, you've got it down pat.
Good, good. So once you've opened it, just grab it from behind to hold it open.
Oh, I've got it now.
Excellent. Now these are quite small. These were more the size of a personal fan.
Right.
But for the big shows, especially, you'll see like Dita Von Teese Bird of Paradise.
Yep.
She has amazing big body-sized red feather fans and that sort of thing, which were used for more stage performance. These were sort of more for localized or kind of gala events or balls and that.
Right.
So the same. Once you've mastered both hands, with your feather fans, you can use them to very, very discreetly cover private places. Now with your wrists back to back, okay?
Back to back.
That's right, that's it. And the fan's fully open. You find you've got full coverage of all the important parts. And this is a flirting tool as well, so.
Gotta keep them guessing, girls.
Alright, so we're gonna use our crop whips now. We're gonna do a few different moves with these. We're going to do my favourite move first, which is known as the look at my shoe. Okay, so with your crop whip, you're going to take a very strong stance, holding in the handle on the bottom here. That's it, just holding tight. If you want, you can hook this around your wrist, okay, so it doesn't fly off mid-performance. That's it, and then grab that. That's perfect. Okay, now this move is to draw attention to a specific area. In this case, it's going to be to your shoe. Okay, so find your balance.
Right.
Okay, and with your crop whip nice and strong in your hand, you're going to point your toes, find your balance, and look at my shoe. And you can always run the crop whip up your leg to return to standing.
Look at my feet.
Perfect. Very strong.
Yes.
Lovely. Very good.
Sultry.
Okay, and you can hold that pose there. And with the crop whip in your hand, you can just tap it against your hand a few times.
Great.
Show them who's in control.
This is absolutely
excellent.
How it should be.
All I'm thinking though is my size 3 really don't do it for many people. But, oh no, tap.
Very good, very good. Careful, that can hurt.
Yes, I realised.
With the crop whips, they're used a lot in movement. You use it a lot in marching, from position to position, but you'll also use it a lot for your dance moves. When you get into the quite sexy burlesque of the military, you'll find you're using your hips a lot, but you're using the crop whip to balance your dancing. Lovely. So what you're going to do is do a hip dip. Okay. You're going to hip dip to the left and then hip dip to the right. So holding your crop whip really strong in front of you and dip with the hips. Try and keep your crop whip parallel.
Okay.
Good.
Ooh.
Very good.
Now I want to get my feather out.
This is great for your thighs and bum.
This could be totally my new thing.
I was beginning to get the hang of this, but find out in the next instalment what happened when we donned the can-can skirts.